doing shows. Give it up for the very funny Victor Gonzalez.
Hello, DC. How are we tonight, everybody? How are we? Nice. Love that energy. Good Saturday energy. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this year. I'm still excited for this year. Still working on myself right now. Do this whole therapy thing because that was always recommended to me. Because I found out women like it when a man goes to therapy, right? They love it when a man goes to therapy. So that's why I started going to therapy. It is physical therapy, but still counts because I cried at the end. And that joke was brought to you by BetterHelp, and let's throw in forhims.com in there as well, trying to get paid for this. So that is a word from our sponsors. Please visit them after the show. You do not get a discount code. You do not get that deal. Has anybody in here successfully beaten their phone addiction? I have a severe phone addiction. I'm wondering, I'm asking around. Nobody in here. We have like 60 people in here. We are fucked as a society. That is pretty goddamn bad. I have a bad addiction. I'm on everything right now. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, I'm back on MySpace. I just can't give it up. I can't give it up, you know? And the thing is, I think the one that I spend most of my time on is Facebook Marketplace. That is the best social media platform. I know, some of you guys look familiar from there. You guys fucking ghosted me on there. Like, I still want the dresser, but I was on there the other day, and I found a coffin on there. I know, that's right. A whole ass coffin for $300. $300 fucking dollars. And the only description they had on that listing said, yes, it's been used. That's a great fucking deal. I hit them up immediately and I asked them what any normal person would ask. Can you do 250? So gotta try a good bargain there, you know? So that's how I got a coffin in my studio apartment. And you know, I do sleep in it, is what I'm trying to say. It is pretty comfortable. What, $600 on Wayfair versus $250 on Facebook Marketplace? Come on, guys. Come on. That was trying to beat my phone addiction. I'm changing a lot of things in my life. Got a haircut as well. I used to have long hair. I used to have very long hair, and then I cut it. And the reviews have been good. The reviews have been pretty good. 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's still really good. And it's very interesting seeing what people's reactions are when you cut your hair after a long time. I had one person who was like, yeah, it's really good. Your haircut's really good. You know, when you find the right hairstyle for you, it really clicks. And I was like, excuse me, what the fuck did you say? I just don't like getting a haircut. I don't like going to the barber and asking for a haircut. Because they always ask me to bring them a reference photo. And I hate doing that, because there's always like some photo you have to Google of like some hot celebrity Hollywood person, and they have to be like, can I look like this? And they look at it and they're like, okay. That's not the photo of confidence you want. And then you get the haircut, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh fuck, it's actually my face that's the problem. There's no amount of money that could have fixed this. I just can't do reference photos for like anything in general in life, you know? Like for example, back when I got my nose pierced, I had to use a reference photo because I didn't get the standard diamond stud that everybody gets whenever they get their first piercing. I got the black one instead. So I had to Google in front of the piercer. There I was Googling a small black stud. And see, I don't know how you guys just knew that immediately. I'm like, I was clueless, just sitting there innocently scrolling through pictures of Kevin Hart. And now that was embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing, man. Last week was 420. Make some noise if you participated. One person. What has happened to DC? One person. You guys are all addicted to your phones. Sober. You guys are consuming social media sober. What the fuck? That is. Damn. Okay. Well, like most of you guys, I don't smoke weed. I can't smoke. Alright, I can't smoke. I used to smoke a lot back in my early 20s. I can't smoke anymore. I get massive panic attacks if I do. It is a real medical condition. The doctors call it being a little bitch. And it is contagious. I got it from a friend. And Last time I did it, I went to, I was in California with some friends, and they bought some edibles, and we went on a hike. They left the edibles in the car, and then they were gummies, so they all melted into one giant edible blob, full of like 200 milligrams, or like up there, 200 to 300 milligrams of THC, right? I was stupid as shit, and I started munching on it, thinking it was no big deal. I know, stupid mistake. It was last year, and it was just, I was there, and then at first I was fine. And then like a few hours later, I was like, I'm not fine. And I started freaking out. I started panicking to the point where I think it's illegal again. So I called 911 to turn myself in. And they were like, what's your emergency? And I said, I'm high as shit. And then he said, me too. We were just giggling there for 3 hours. His name is Steve. He's a nice guy. If you want to hit him up, call 911. He'll answer. He'll just be really stoned. But people ask me all the time if I miss smoking weed. They ask me all the time if I miss smoking weed. I don't. But I do miss when it was illegal. I miss when weed was illegal. I know. Because, okay, here's my thing. When it was illegal, I knew what I was going to get paranoid about, right? And I could prepare for hours. I knew I was going to get paranoid about being caught by the police. So I could prepare for hours, right? And I knew what I was going to get myself into. Now that it's legal, there's a million fucking possibilities of what I can freak out about. So there I am smoking weed, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh shit. I don't think anybody's ever loved me before. That's a dark fucking path to go down. Can't fucking do it anymore, man. Can't fucking do it. All this weed stuff, it makes me think about like my early 20s, high school, college years. I remember, there was this one thing that I remember I learned in college that I still think about to this day. It was a study. It's a study that fascinates me. It's about a group of men, and it's a large group of men that have sex with other men, but they don't consider themselves gay or bisexual. This is a real thing. You can look this up. This is a group of men who openly have sex with other men, but if you ask them, they're like, no, I'm straight, right? That blew my mind. I still think about it at least once a week since then, since learning about this, right? Because that blew my mind. Because for me and a lot of other people, if you're a guy and you have sex with another man, you're either gay or bisexual, but not these men. Not these men, because they're going around calling themselves Republicans. I just can't wrap my mind around that. I'm glad you guys like that. You know who really hates that joke? Their wives. And that's just cannot wrap my mind around. Look, it's not my fault every single time they get together, Grindr crashes, all right? It happens every Charlie Kirk's funeral, every Republicans National Convention, every single one. If I can grab, that's why I downloaded Grindr on my phone, just to know where they're at. And then if it crashes, I know they're close by, you know? Like here, it crashed right before I got here, so. You guys are a good crowd. I like you guys a lot. I want to share a little bit more. I've been listening to a lot of like mid 2000s R&B because I'm trying to catch up. I'm really just doing a deep dive into this. And there's this one song that's stuck in my head right now. It's a Beyonce song. It's the one where she goes to the left, everything you own in a box to the left. You guys know this song, right? Yeah. It's a great fucking song. I love this song because in this song, she also says, I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. Baby. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if my ex told me that my replacement would be here in a minute, shit, I'd wait. You got all fucking day now, right? Also, she says another you. Another me? Another me? Do you know what that means? That's my boy, right? I can't wait for him to show up. All right, my name is Gonzalez. Thank you all so much.
Keep it going for a second, everybody. All right, your next comic conversation goes all around DC.